thought we started competing a little bit harder, and they came to play today. They were ready. I thought our first 5 minutes were great, and then we got a little bit soft with the puck. And it's no secret they're really good in transition, and they were just coming up with more loose puck battles than us throughout the game, especially in the second period. Thought we just didn't have the jam that we needed to compete with them. So I liked our response in the third. We didn't give up, and we kept playing, and we give ourselves a chance there, but we're going to need better to compete in a week or whatever it is.
This is the first game where all 4 of the forwards sent down from Chicago have been on the ice. Do you think there's any adjustment period that the team needs to kind of get going, get the chemistry going again?
It could be. We weren't good enough. So whatever the reason is, we got one more game to. I don't know what we're going to do as far as lineup tomorrow, but I don't think we're very much in sync tonight. So we got to fix that for next weekend.
One of the least penalized teams in the league. You a little bit worried about the amount of penalties you took tonight, or was that because you were chasing the game, a little frustration?
I think we were playing hard, and I think for whatever reason we got the short end of the stick. I don't think the tally should have been as lopsided as it was. I liked our response. We answered. They were playing physical. We played physical too, and I think maybe we were a little. I don't know, we knocked guys over or something. But I liked our response, and I think on another night, the tally will be a little different.
A little extra emotion tonight because this is a team now we know you're going to face in the playoffs. Any kind of trying to make a statement, anything like that?
We've had some really good games with them this season, and they're an excellent team, and so it's a good measuring stick for us. And I just think we got competitive guys who want to win. And we weren't happy with how we were playing, and at least we showed some response. And again, I think we were kind of penalized for that response, but at least we showed some jam, and I think we easily could have come back.
So there were a couple of scrums with gloves were dropped. Do you think that energizes the team, or is that something you kind of tell them not to do or shy away from, given the special teams?
Well, we don't want to be taking extra penalties, but there's nothing wrong with having a battle, and sometimes emotions spill over. I think, like I said, at least we showed some jam and willingness to get our nose dirty, and probably there'll be more of that.
So the puck did hover around the Wolves net a couple of times. It just did not seem to go in. Is that something that you guys think is it discouraging to the team, or is it kind of like a quick fix to have them keep working?
I think you make your own breaks, and we didn't play well enough in the first 2 periods. So if we fix that, the pucks will go in.
This wasn't Glass's best night, but have you talked about, or do you have a formula how you're going to decide which goalie plays in the playoffs?
That's something we'll cross that bridge next week. We still got 1 game left. Dealey will play tomorrow, and we'll make a plan from there.
Is Berube, is he here? Is he
no,
still?
He's not.
He's not?
No.
Is he gone for the year then?
With Berube, it's a situation where he's been up with the Blackhawks a big chunk of the year. He was injured. Delia and Glass have kind of been the guys here, and we didn't think it was fair to ask Berube to come here and be 3 when we have Tompkins who can do that. It'll be a great experience for him. So that's the reasoning behind that.
He's out for the playoffs, Berube.
Well, he's on our roster, but you never know if something happened. But we just felt like both for Berube, for him to finish his year, when the NHL potentially is good, and Tompkins the experience here as number 3, and Glass and Delia have kind of been the guys here, so I think they deserve the chance.
You had another signing today, Dennis Gilbert. Is there a plan or any idea if you're going to be able to get these guys in, these new college signings and these new guys in the playoffs?
We'll play the lineup we think can win, and he came here today. We saw him, and we have some extra bodies, which is good. So there's going to be competition for ice, and if we're going to make any kind of run, we're going to need some depth. So we're happy for that.
So your plan is to play the best lineup every night?
Yep.
Coach, it's set now. We just found out it's official. You're going to play Chicago in the first round. So I guess you guys are 4, they're 1. I know you got another game. I know you don't think much about playoffs, but we have to real quick. This matchup, did tonight mean anything? And tomorrow, you can look a little bit further and just kind of focus on the series a little more, right?
Yeah, it meant something. It was a big game tonight, and they came out ahead. They were better than us, and so we need to respond to that. And like I said before, they're an excellent team, and it's going to be a fun battle. So, but I think we can answer the bell there. We have a good team too, so it's going to be fun.